Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Pro Gamer Manager, the career mode. This is part 6. We are coming back in right where we left off in the last one, taking a nap because we're tired. Hitting day 27. Big day 27. We're currently sitting at 40,341 on the ranking list. We're getting there with the Deagle. Slowly but surely, we are going to get there. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. And let me tell you, we are definitely going slow, but we're steadily getting there, I think. And then we have matches like this, which, you know, we're not getting in the right direction here. That's not what we want to do. We're trying to win games here, Huss. Come on now. And I know everybody in the comments is going, dude, you're not doing it right. You should be doing it this way. That's why you're losing the matches. I know. I don't know why I make people sound like that. You know, you're making very valid points. I'm just being a bit, you know, of a jerk off there. But, you know, everyone that said things like, you know, you should do it this way, I appreciate that. That's what, you know, I appreciate that. For example, someone told me that the Deagle is more of a medium range weapon. Bam, gonna do the medium range. I would have originally done the short range, you know, but I figure probably better to do it that way. They told me that, you know, things like the assault rifles are better for playing a balanced style rather than playing super aggressive. But I'd rather play aggressive. I think that's the style of play I'm just going to have this player play. You know, playing super efficient is one thing, but, you know, you got to have a little fun with the game also and kind of just try and do what you're going to do. But, yeah, we're going to full up on determination there. We're so determined right now, so determined. Our focus is actually really good. Like, our just overall, you know, mindset going in, you know, we're in a pretty good spot. We might fill up on the focus before you know it. I don't know what happens once you unlock absolutely everything for one category. Like, what happens? I assume it's probably just gonna be, we were the flop in this game, that's not very good. I assume it's gonna be a lot like it was in manager mode, where when your players got more skill points, it didn't really do anything. Like, they just added up, and there was nothing you could do about them. You've been drinking a few of the good stuff. Your reflexes, I'll be honest. Okay. Now, kids, I don't recommend going around and drinking a few of the good stuff. You know, wink, wink, you know what I'm saying? Don't drink responsibly, you know what I'm saying? But, drinking a few of the good stuff, I don't think your reflexes improve all that much. I'm not gonna lie. I think your reflexes take a pretty big hit. They're the first things to be in the firing line there when it comes to functions that are, you know, impeded by drinking the good stuff. But lots of points coming out of this one. A really good match there. We got top fragger, most entry picks, and most headshots. Not bad. 29, 1, and 11. I'd say that's it's pretty good right there. So what are we going to do now? I think, do we care about teamwork and communication? I think those are later, man. We're all about the decisions right now. We're not going to be a team leader right now. We're going to be all about, you know, just making ourselves the biggest, you know, monster of a player, an absolute, you know, king of the Deagle as we can, and just you know, make everyone sit down and try and work around us, because we're the king of entry fraggers right here. We're gonna be the king of the entirety of this FPS career mode. We are the best. We are gonna make everyone just worship at our feet and wish they could be as good as us. It seems like right now we're having like almost like a 50% win rate. We're like win one, lose the next one, win one, lose the next one. So we're almost there with the Deagle. Almost fully fully mastered of it, which is pretty good. It looks like it takes about a part and a half to master one of these guns, so it's not too bad. We just keep working at it, Hopefully, I think I'm going to probably look for a team once I can get us out of Bronze League and get us into Silver. I think I'll probably look for a team at that point. At the moment, I don't think it's really, like, I've already said it a bunch of times. I'm not going to repeat it. It's not worth it to find a team right now. We're just going to sit as a spectator. It's much better to wait until we can at least, you know, now we've gotten out of the top 40,000, you know, we can start actually getting to a spot where we're not, everyone doesn't look at us as we are just like this trash guy right here. So that is positive. That is the direction we want to take. But I think it's probably safer to just hold off and you know, improve ourselves as an individual before trying to sign on with anybody, sign any contracts. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to sign any contracts unless we are really truly ready to be with whatever organization we decide to go into. It's a life lesson for you kids. All right, life lesson. Never sign a contract unless you absolutely think this is where you should be. Because most of the time you sign that contract, there's no going back. You're stuck wherever you are for however long that contract is making you be there. But we're going for the P90 now. With a submachine gun, I don't know. I'm gonna personally assume this is more of a close range weapon, rather than being a long range. Again, we're still gonna be providing cover because we're an entry fragger. We want to kind of go like this. Rotation, I think, would be more under the lines of one of the other classes. Like flanking's more of a lurker. I think rotation is more like an AWP or something. But we'll go with this. We're all about that force buy, man. We're all about getting our weapon as fast as possible and just, you know, showing them our P90, if you know what I'm saying. Not terrible, this match. For the first time using this gun. It could have gone a lot worse, for sure. We've broken 1,000 fans, which is awesome. We are on the road to some bigger and better things, which hopefully just lead to good stuff. I don't know. It's gonna lead to something. Something down the line is gonna be affected by this, and hopefully it's positive. Because, you know, every action has will get you a reaction, just like every action has a consequence. No matter if it's a positive consequence or a negative one, everything you do will receive a consequence. Maybe not immediately, but down the line, probably. Okay? These are wise words from an old man. Okay, I'm not really that old, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, we can say I'm a very old guy. But, here we go. Lots of points. I think aim is pretty important. We don't want to miss. Missing is not what you're looking to do when you're trying to win matches in an FPS of everything that you could be bad at aiming in. I think an FPS is like the last one you want to be bad at aiming in, okay? So, you know, if you're bad at aiming in like an RTS, for example, let's say StarCraft, right? Because I always go back to that one as my RTS go-to because it's the biggest RTS at the moment in esports. It's really the only RTS in esports that's like really relevant. You know, I know there is some stuff for like Age of Empires and games like that, but really StarCraft is the only one that, you know, gets actual, you know, large viewership and a large, you know, following. But you know, in that game, actually being able to aim is not as big of a deal. Obviously, it's important that you be able to click on the things you're wanting to click on, right? Your mouse aiming ability is extremely important. 15 set what? What? I think they all DQ'd or something. I don't know. Are they DC'd? Sorry, not DQ. They didn't get disqualified. They just disconnected. Oh man, do you disc, man? Are you a discer? You discing son of a gun. Let's take a look here. 38,000. It's like this grind, man. It's just all about it. But yeah, so in games like maybe a MOBA, right? Dota, Heroes, League, any of those MOBAs, right? You even got games like, I wouldn't say like, I don't know. I guess Smite to a certain extent, but Smite's like a different kind of MOBA. I don't know. I've played it before. It's not too bad. It's just not the norm. And that's what it wants to be. It wants to be different than the norm, which I understand. And I think that diversity in gaming and diversity in types of games is extremely important and extremely healthy for the gaming scene, to have something that's not the normal. Well, we just force buy, so eco management's not super important. Ops not super important either, because we use more short range weapons. So I'm gonna say game sense, and I think game sense is gonna play more into when we start getting things like communication and teamwork. Because game sense is more so like you need a certain amount of like personal game sense to like know when you should jump in, or when you should move into a certain position or whatever. In this situation, I think it's better to play more or what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm just going off on a whole tangent and not paying attention to what I'm talking about, just paying attention to the little blobs going up into the corners. It's almost soothing to watch these little blobs just like go into into the corresponding rectangles. See, look at that. Like it's almost just like relaxing. It's just like relaxing to the brain, all right? And a bit therapeutic, I think, If if any psychologists want to give me a call, and hire me, I will happily, sit in front of people and let them see the little blobs go up into the thing, and maybe it'll chill them out. But I'm assuming. See, like, I don't know why it says every week, because it's been like 10 days since the last time, more than 10 days probably, since the last time we had to pay any bills. So I'm not really sure what it means by you had to pay your bills this week. Do we pay the bills this week, but it's like 4 days late? Like, I don't want to get a eviction notice and they're like, you haven't been paying your bills on time, we're shutting off your power. It's like we're gonna get like the quick time, we're gonna get like the little event thing, random event, and it's gonna be like, you didn't pay your bills this month, you paid them late, now your power's out, you can't play today. It's like, what? But you didn't tell me I had to pay my bills. I didn't know. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not too bad, not too shabby at all, my friend. Not too shabby at all. So, not going too bad. Just continuing, you gotta redefine the grind, you know what I'm saying? If you've watched that motivational, I think that's a pretty common phrase from motivational speakers, redefine the grind. How do you redefine something that's just like as simple as, like, I wouldn't say it's simple, right? Grinding is tough because it's time consuming and it's constant. You have to just keep constantly working at it. But, like, in theory, it's not like, It's not difficult to understand. If you don't understand what the grind is, then I think you just need to see someone, because I think there's an issue going on, and you need to find out what you can do to solve that issue, because I don't know how to help you, man. I ain't about that life. But not bad. We've started to do pretty well with the P90 here. Let's see how far we've gone. Well, we're about a little over halfway through the P90, which is pretty good. But that will end the part, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have a comment, question, or concern, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next part.